know who we need? We need Zander Mania.
What? It's just me again. Ray is still at work. Hi, Jobber. It's just me for about the next hour. Hello, Jobber. How are you? Go ahead and send the StreamYard link to Ray for when he's ready. He requested the day off and they still scheduled him. So, you know. Oh well, the War Games pre-show is starting. It's the first, it's the pre-show. It is 6:30 p.m. here in the U.S., at least where I am. I've not eaten since 11 a.m. So you know what time it is? It's
pizza time.
It's pizza time. As usual, I've got pizza for the live stream, so I will move this away from me just a little bit. Let's see here. Let's tilt this up. I wore the blue Zander Mania shirt today. Didn't need co-host again. I think I'm good. Honestly, this time I think Ray will be here soon enough. I think I can run on my own for an hour. I think I've got it. I'm excited for War Games. I'm doing pretty well though. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I'm very, very excited for War Games tonight. Like, it's Sam. Oh my God, Wade Barrett is giant. Like, Wade Barrett I knew was giant. Sam Roberts is tiny. Anyway, we had our takeover yesterday, which I was very, very happy with the turnout for. We're doing great in terms of subscribers on the channel. Like, we're at 223 as we speak. We are projected to be hitting 250 before the end of the year. War Games matches should be interesting. It should be good. You have no interest in the matches. That's fair. That's very fair. I am excited for Ciampa versus Thatcher. That's the match I'm excited for. I'm excited for the War Games matches. I'm excited for Ciampa versus Thatcher because Ciampa versus Thatcher is going to be hard hitting. Thank you. I'm glad you liked the main event. Of course, I'm the one that plays all the matches, so I kind of dictate what's going to happen in terms of within the match itself. Yeah, no, I'm very glad you guys all liked that. I'm glad that you guys did. I'm glad we subverted expectations. I know a lot of people thought Dunn was going to be just dropping the title of Styles right out of the gate. But obviously, as you can kind of tell, there's more to the story than just Styles showing up in NXT, winning the title, and holding it. There's a lot to go. I mean, we've got a new North American champion as well with Karrion Kross. I think that Kross versus Dijakovic might have been definitely one of, but might not be my favorite match. Oh, did Thatcher really tap out last week? That's not good. Who was he wrestling on the Go Home show? Also, I'm not excited for that North American title triple threat because I hate to say it, I love Gargano and I love Damian Priest. We've seen them wrestle enough, and I can't take that North American champion seriously because they've not presented them as anything but a joke. Like Tempest put it best on Twitter. We're supposed to take him as not a joke, but you're treating him like a joke. Kushida, thank you. Of course, predictions title is on the line. I'm going to try and keep characters out of this live stream, I think. It is weird there's only one title match on tonight's show, though. This is also my first live War Games takeover. I'm not kidding either. The first one where it was the three-way with the AOP and Strong against the Undisputed Era versus Sanity. I was working during that one. The next one.
Earlier today, I did see both teams arrive, Team Pat McAfee as well as Undisputed Era. And I did get the chance to talk to Pat McAfee. He's very confident that his team...
Yeah, Ruff is a complete loser. That's what I could tell. I've got him pegged to win, though. I've got him pegged to win in a stupid way, I'm sure. Anyway, yeah, no, and then the second takeover, that was where it was Ricochet, Dunn, and the Raiders against the UE, right? That sounds right. I missed half of that one because I had to go pick up a friend who had just had some family issues and asked me if I would pick him up. And then last year when Kevin Owens returned, I was in the middle of something. I didn't get to watch that live either, and I'm upset about it. And I think it was because I was either working or I had a prior commitment. Prior commitment sounds right. Rest in peace, Shotzi's tank. I love Shotzi Blackheart. Her time will come in universe mode. Yeah, I was not expecting the Toni Storm heel turn. She did cry over Toy Tank. It's a little bit silly, yeah. But like her character in general, just her whole look about her. She's got a very unique look. She's got a lot of charisma to her. I do look forward to that tank being an entrance in 2K22. God, it's great that Ember Moon's back in NXT as well. I'll be honest, I've never been the biggest fan of Ember Moon, but I recognize that, like, I've never been a fan of her character. Shout out to the dogs, by the way. Yeah, the Tony turn came out of nowhere, felt very main roster. Fair. Like, I've never been the biggest fan of Ember Moon's character, but I recognize her talent and her skills and her just athleticism and everything. I recognize that she's a very good wrestler, and I want her to succeed, so I'm very glad she's somewhere where she will succeed. Compared to the main roster, where she was one of the 24/7 title geeks. Let's see. Just thinking about the matches tonight. I've got the winners I have picked because I know someone's going to ask me. I'm sure. I've got Ciampa. I've got Loomis. I've got Undisputed Era, even though no one else seems to think they're going to win. I've got Team Shotzi, and I've got I'll have to read out that comment in a second. It's pretty funny, Jobber. Anyway, yeah, no. And then what's the other one? Leon Ruff or whatever his name is. I got him as well. Babyfaces have the women's advantage is such a TNA move. Hope the heels take out Shotzi and she comes out in an actual tank. That would be brilliant. So we're pretty much opposite except for 2 matches tonight, Jobber, which is pretty usual. That's actually pretty on brand for you and I. We always have very different thoughts on takeovers and pay-per-views.
She has been on a streak lately. She's been incredible, getting better week by week. So big, so strong, so malicious. Somehow, some way, Team Shotzi have to find a way to neutralize that threat. This has been to watch.
Yeah, no. Makes no sense for babyfaces to have the advantage once you've got Russo. Fair. You know, people compare the old booking of the LS11 universe before this new era on the actual channel itself. Like back on my old channel, the ones that you can't watch anymore. People always compared my booking to Russo when I told them about it. I know I don't think he's interested in it, but I would love to see Wade Barrett get back in the ring again at some point. We've got the mod of him ready to go for universe mode. When the word is said that we can use him, or that he's ready to get back in the ring, oh, he's coming back to the universe. I've always been a big Wade Barrett guy. Speaking of NA, what did I think of Omega pairing with Callis and going to appear on Impact this week? I think it's really cool. Like, I think it's very, very interesting. Wow, they've got everyone mocking Regal on the pre-show here. Loomis sitting there silent. That was pretty good. I think it's really cool, though. I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens on there. I might actually watch Impact this week. Hello, Carol. Hello, how are you? I'm pretty good. Ray will be here soon, but I'm pretty good. How are you? It's pizza time, so please forgive the fact that I will be stuffing pizza into my face for a little while. War Games. AEW clearly listened to the podcast and replaced NXT with it. But I mean, clearly, you know, I do get a $10. Well, thank you, Carol. We're glad to have you here. Yeah, no, Jobber. Clearly, you know, I do get $10 a month from Don Callis. He's a Patreon backer. I'm kidding. He's not. Speaking of, I actually need to have this ticking along the bottom of the screen. By the way, guys, let me know if this seems like something I probably shouldn't have. But I like having this ticking across the bottom. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really particularly like the whole scream faces that they've got going on here with Gargano. I don't really get it. I mean, maybe we'll see more of what it's about tonight.
Everybody knows last week was a fluke. You're not a real champion. And tonight, the joke's over. That title is coming home to me.
I would love Gargano to win it back just because everyone knows I'm a big Gargano guy. But I do think they're going to keep this whole joke champion shit going on for a while. We're 16 minutes in. I can curse now. Wait, was there an episode of the Kevin Owens show on NXT? That's great. The booking has been so weird for NXT this year. They killed the North American title. Remember Keith Lee just vacated him? Yeah, I do. I do remember that.
I don't believe there is one. Here's the deal. Leon Ruff is the North American champion for two reasons. Number one, he's very, very lucky. Number two, Damian Priest has helped him every step of the way. Neither of those things is going to happen tonight. One way or another, he's losing that challenge. You've been saying that every single week on NXT TV. Eventually, you've been wrong every single week. I would say that
Kevin Owens did commentary for the entire show too. I knew that much. He was basically the Joker and gave zero fucks and made jokes the whole time. I love that. Zander all alone. Like I told Jobber, I'm gonna try and fly solo just because I flew solo on streams and stuff for the first few years of my career before Ray and I even became friends. So I'm just trying to fly solo tonight because I know I'm capable of it. I think I've just grown unaccustomed to it from having Ray by my side for the last year. So I am flying solo for the first hour-ish. Ray gets off work in 10 minutes, and he'll be home not long after. So there we go. I'm having to eat dinner during the stream. My food was supposed to be here before the stream started, so again, I greatly apologize for that. Had a very busy day. Yeah, getting experience. Well, I do solo commentary 3 times a week on Universe Mode for Raw, SmackDown, and NXT's weekly episodes. Ray's just always with me for Takeover and the Big 4 pay-per-views. So like the next time, in let's see here, I've actually got the Universe Google Doc pulled up here, so I've got all the, excuse me, I've got all the inside scoops right in front of me. I could spoil everything right now, but I'm not going to. I do wish there was a way to turn the Google Drive dark mode on the computer. It'd be really nice. But anyway, so you guys saw Ray take over New Orleans yesterday, which I always love having him by my side for Takeover. Sometimes he gets a little off track, or you can tell he really. So I didn't say this in the chat yesterday because that's the more hardcore, or that's the more casual LS11 Universe audience. I'd say Jobber, you and Carol are the more hardcore fans of this channel. I'm not going to spoil things. I was joking about it. But anyway, since you guys are the more hardcore fans, I feel like you can tell. Jobber, I know definitely could. Carol hasn't watched yet, but Jobber, could you tell Ray did not want to be there during that tag team turmoil yesterday? Ray hated that match, which is because Hendry and Connors going the distance and almost winning the titles yesterday. That was me using my Vince level power of booking because I really love that team. So yeah, if you couldn't tell, Ray did not want to be there during that match. The rest of Takeover, he was fine though. He helped me. He booked most of that. Although a fun inside scoop I can give that isn't a spoiler is that we've had this takeover booked for 6 months now. Like the one that you guys saw yesterday. We had that booked for 6 months. Up until 2 weeks ago. That matchup between Damian Priest and Dolph Ziggler. Or no, I'd say more up until about a month ago when it was being filmed. A month ago when that month of NXT was being filmed. Up until 2 weeks before the filming session, that Damian Priest-Dolph Ziggler match was supposed to be the debut match of Tessa Blanchard. Because Ray and I were both just 100% dead set. Oh yeah, she's coming to WWE. Oh yeah, she's going to be in WWE by this point. So I don't know how I feel about this whole Dexter Lumis, Cameron Grimes thing. I love them both, but I don't know how I feel about them in this feud like this. Replace Ray with his phone. Yeah, exactly. His phone did more commentary in that match than he did. But yeah, no. Anyway, so where I was getting at is Takeover New Orleans. Then there's 2 weeks until Money in the Bank. Then another 4 weeks until our next pay-per-view, which will be No Mercy. And then another 4 weeks until our next pay-per-view, which will be Battleground unless I decide on something else. And then another 2 weeks, and you've got NXT Takeover Brooklyn. So there are 12 weeks until you will hear Ray on commentary again. But then 2 weeks later, he'll be back for SummerSlam. So kind of crazy that there's that much time until Ray is back on the commentary desk with me. This feud sucks except Grimes' performance. A strap match on Takeover should never. Yeah, because they strap match is a real big gimmick. I'm checking the mod page right now. There's a new Otis mod that doesn't really affect me much. We're not really doing anything with Otis. Probably never will either. There's a nice new Ilya Dragunov mod though, so that's very good. I'll have to let Ray know about that. He'll be happy. Ray's actually already got plans booked in for Dragunov. So there's a 50-50 chance with Cameron Grimes when he comes to the main roster in real life. What do I mean by that? Anyway, there's a 50-50 chance with Grimes when he goes to the main roster in the real life. Vince is either going to hear him speak once, hear that he's got a southern accent. He's going to think he's fucking hilarious, and he's going to be the next big thing. Or Vince is going to look at him, hear a southern accent, and go, Well, that's fucking stupid. And he'll be jobber to the stars. That is just my guess. But I feel like that is a... What is this? I was just watching this this promo video here real quick. It is so weird seeing Pete Dunne. It is so weird seeing Pete Dunne as a lackey heel to Pat McAfee. When every time I record, when I sit in and record Universe, I record 4 videos in a row where he's the top babyface champion of NXT. It's so north and south. It's so weird. McAfee is great, allowed to be himself, doesn't read from a script, is better than 99% of the roster. He is the best promo on NXT right now. And you guys watched his first match against Adam Cole with me and Ray back at TakeOver 30. I'm not going to go that far. I'm not going to say put the belt on him. I don't even know if McAfee's transitioning to a full-time wrestler or not. Like, he's got his podcast and everything. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. I don't know Pat personally anyway, but point remains. I'm eating another slice of pizza here in a second, just so you guys know. But either way, yeah, no, McAfee is great though. There's a thing WWE put on Instagram. It was a combined stats of each of the 2 War Games teams for takeovers and stuff. And it was funny because the Undisputed Era had these huge numbers. And then Pat McAfee's team was pretty much entirely made up of Pete Dunne. All their stats was just Pete Dunne, essentially. It was like takeover wins. Dunne was the only one with takeover wins as far as I know. It's like War Games records. Dunne was the only one that's been in War Games before. So on and so forth. Man, when and if the Undisputed Era go to the main roster? What 4-man team is going to do War Games from here on out? Also, hey Jobber, by the way, you got your November Patreon thank you video, right? I sent those out like the last day of November, but I needed to make sure. Thanks for letting me know. Here we go. War Games is starting. It's still just me. Oh, got a text from my girlfriend. Which match is starting? I feel like the women's War Games is going to start. I feel like it might. I'll let you know. If you're not watching, I'll let you know. But kind of looks like the War Games match is going to start. Yep, the cage is lowering. I think it's going to be the women's War Games match. Ray was telling me he was afraid that after tonight we were going to be getting people like the usual commenters from Universe. Okay, you're watching, just making sure. I'd never know sometimes. Yeah, no, my guess is it's going to be the women's War Games match, but if it's going to be something else, it might be Thatcher. Okay, so yeah, Carol, I'll keep you updated. The predictions title is not on the line tonight, as I said, so I'm going to probably try and keep this one like a little bit less about the characters that we are for our predictions. So you'll probably just get like genuine Zander Carver tonight, which is what I usually try and be on live streams anyway. Yeah, no, Ray and I were talking, and he said he was terrified that the usual commenters that we get for Universe would ask after tonight, when are we going to do a War Games match in Universe, or are we going to do a War Games match in Universe? The thing is, you can't. War Games isn't a thing yet in the games. Maybe it'll be in 2K22. Let me get this quick tweet out here. Don't watch WWE week to week. Just pay-per-views, Wrestle Talk, and I do live streams. And you want to watch because there's reviews to watch after the show with Denise and Fightful. Understandable, Carol. I didn't even get the notification that Andy had put out the Wrestle League post for it until actually I never got the thing. I just this morning was like, okay, let's make sure. Yeah, War Games match. All right, I'm assuming it's the women's War Games match because I feel like the Undisputed Era one's going to main event. Oh, Tony Storm's got a new theme song. Yeah, I saw it went up Friday morning, but like just for some reason I didn't get the notification, which happens more often than not. Perfect. Don't mind me. I'm just getting something ready for the inevitable people asking if I can show the stream, like the wrestling stream, what happens. Tony Storm is a star. I bloody love Tony Storm. Also, as soon as a Raquel Gonzalez mod, oh my god, Candice looks awesome. I've always been a huge fan of Candice LeRae, which I'm sure is pretty obvious. Anyway, yeah, no, I've always been a big Tony Storm fan. I'm very, very excited for her to get a shot at TakeOver. Expect big things from Tony in Universe mode when I get my hands on her and she's not in NXT anymore. Ray likes Tony Storm as well. It's just a matter of our NXT roster is like, our NXT women's roster is like double. Not even kidding you. Our NXT women's roster is double the size of either Raw or SmackDown. So I'm taking a lot of them in a few months. You guys are going to hear my printer going off in the background. I'm just getting this ready for someone to ask if we'll show footage. I'm really digging Ember Moon's new look she's got going on. It's pretty cool. Speaking of my favorite women's wrestler going right now, one of my favorite wrestlers, period, going right now, Rhea Ripley. Holy shit, I love Rhea Ripley so much. And finally, of course, Io Shirai. How do I turn streaming mode on Discord? Oh, well, I will figure that out later. I downloaded the Discord desktop app this week, so I'm figuring that out. It is a shame Rhea's been booked like rubbish in real life. Hopefully my booking of her's been okay, right? Oh, the new tank has arrived. All right, the thing I'm printing off for when someone asks me to show footage is coming. I think you guys will like it. Check Twitter real quick. Thank you for the tweets, Jobber. Very, very cool. Wow, my printer is being really, really slow. Tanks look good, and babyface advantage. threat of the match. Oh no, this is TNA. That's okay. For some reason, I just find you saying, oh no, TNA makes me laugh. Sorry, I really do need Ray here at this point because I'm getting a little distracted. I'm having to also set up stuff on my phone at the same time. Okay, so it is Ember Moon and Dakota Kai starting it out. God, it's taking forever to print that off. Man, it's weird. It is weird watching War Games for the first time, like, ever for me. Yeah, this is my first live War Games, yep, that I'm actually getting to see the whole match of. Look at Ember, though. There we go. Oh, biggest fan 69. Will I show footage? Yeah, I will. Here you go. I've got the footage right here. There's your meme, ladies and gentlemen. Did I just create another email to do that? Possibly. Oh, man, that was worth all the setup. That was worth the setup. All right, next person's entering in 3 minutes. They got you for 3 minutes. Wait. Hey, Dakota. She's got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime. Yeah. Thank you, Jobber. I'm glad you appreciated that. I could have just used the Cornell account. Could have just used Cornell's YouTube account. Because Cornell does have a YouTube account so he can comment on stuff. Oh, man. We have fun here. We love to have fun, like the Lucha House Party. I love one-off jokes that take so long to set up or spend so much on. Yeah. I'm good at those. I mean, I genuinely will hold that up if someone does come in, if like an actual like troll or something comes into the stream, is like, show us Takeover, or give us a link to watch the show, and then I'll just hold up the "Go fuck yourself" sign. So feel free to screenshot that and use it for memes. By the way, you've got my full permission. That's my video clip of me saying that I give you permission to use that screenshot of me holding a sign that says "Go fuck yourself" on it. I thought it was hilarious. Hope Carol could see that one, but if she couldn't, I'll send her a screenshot or something. That was Again, that was worth the setup. My girlfriend is coming over tomorrow. We're gonna get some footage recorded for the Let's Play channel. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be my first time recording a collab video in the same room as someone since I moved, which is gonna be a little weird given my setup here, but I'll figure something out. All right, please send a screenshot. I'll send you a screenshot in a second, Carol. I'll have to find it in the stream itself. Unless Jobber got it, which I don't know. I feel like I'd have gotten a Twitter notification if he had. All right, I'm getting you the screenshot, Carol. I'm about to DM it to you on Twitter. Oh, here comes Shotzi. Shotzi's got a crowbar. What the hell? Oh, what a nice kick there. I haven't actually gotten to commentate a Shotzi match in a universe yet. TNA Lethal Lockdown. I've actually seen a Lethal Lockdown match. Like, I know that's weird to hear, Jobber. I have actually watched an Impact Lethal Lockdown match. I believe it was Team Angle versus the Beatdown Clan, where Lashley joined Team Angle in the end. I will always say, it's weird to think about. The first Impact match I ever saw was in 2014, and it was Bobby Roode versus Bobby Lashley with Kurt Angle as the special guest referee. And I've looked at their win-loss records. That is not the only time it happened. That same exact situation has happened before in Impact, apparently. Because apparently they only had like 2 ideas at one point in time. Nowadays, Impact's pretty good from what I can tell. No, this was just a couple years ago. This was 2014, I'm pretty sure. Let me look it up real quick. Team Angle versus BDC Lethal Lockdown. Oh, no, this was February 6th, 2015. So I'm going to pull it up on Impact's channel and mute the video. I know I really should be watching the fucking thing right now, but I'm just curious. So yeah, no, it was 2015. Wow. So you definitely weren't watching at that point, were you? It is weird. I agree with Jobber, though. It is weird having the faces have the advantage. Yeah, 2015. MVP, Lashley, and Angle were all in that matchup. I don't know who else was in it. I have to look. I also remember on that same show, the Hardy Boys were in a Lethal Lockdown match, and this was where they had just the giant holes in the cage for the cameras. Someone just threw Jeff through one of them, so the match became just like an outside of the ring match. It was fucking weird. All right, who's coming out? I'm gonna guess Raquel comes out next. Yep. There's dissension showing in Candice's team with Raquel pushing her way out. Okay, so I'll ask this again when Ray's in the stream so he can see. 2013, I stopped. In 2018, I got back into the project thanks to Wrestle Talk Review and stuff like that. Fair enough. So, Jobber, I'm going to ask you, and Carol, if you're watching, I'm going to ask you, or Carol, if you're listening, let me know. I've talked to Ray about this. I told him I think we should bring the women's tag titles in at the end after season 2, so after next year's WrestleMania in Universe. I think we should bring them in and have them float across all 3 brands. He says that would be a little weird because NXT is more sports-based while Raw and SmackDown, like NXT has a whole different build to stories with it. I think that'd be okay, though, because if the titles are in NXT, they build like that. NXT can borrow a main roster team that's fighting for the gold, so on and so forth. And I even told Ray, I think I can make us 8 teams right off the bat to do a tournament with. So is that, yeah, cool. Just making sure you can hear me, Carol. Is that something you guys would want to see like at the end of this season, beginning of next season? Because I think I'd like to do it. I think it'd be, because we've got so many people we'd like to push, but we just only have, 3 belts for the women. I feel like adding the tag titles could add something new. Like, I know we already have fairly long pay-per-views as it is when it comes to match number, but I think I'd like to do it. But I know it's ultimately up to me in the end, but I just want to hear fan feedback before I do something like that. And I think I've got an idea for who I want the first champions to be as well. And now I will catch my breath because that was a very long-winded conversation, one-way conversation. Ray should be here any minute, by the way. Ooh, Shotzi just got whipped in the corner. That was rough. Yeah, boot from Dakota. I really need Ray to get here. I got to pee. Raquel's a freaking beast. I love it. Like I said, I'm just waiting for the day they put a mod of her in the game. Because there's no good created wrestlers for her on the PC yet. I also like that Dakota and Raquel, an actual team, are doing damage to the 2 individuals really well. I really like that. No fudged teams. Yeah. Oh. Thanks, Jobber. Oh, Jobber, I love you. Cough. No, yeah. So actually, I did text Ray. There are as if we're gonna do a tournament, we would need 8 teams for the tournament. There are 2 fudged, I guess, quote unquote teams in there, but you gotta add teams to make the division. Oh, here comes my favorite. Here comes my girl Rhea. Like I said, I fucking love Rhea Ripley so much. I ordered her figure online this week. It's gonna be here soon. I'm so excited. Here we go. Come on, Rhea, kick her ass. Anyway, I love that I can not show bias in Takeover. I love that I don't have to worry about not showing bias on takeovers and stuff. You're good, Carol. Yeah, I was asking if the women's tag titles is something you guys would like to see in Universe at some point. I was talking about, but yeah, Jobber. So there are I think 3 fudged teams out of the 8 that would be in the tournament. But pull up my messages with Ray and I'll tell you what the teams were. Let's see here. I haven't talked much to Ray this week just because I've been really busy. Yeah, so the 8 teams that I suggested were the Iconics, the Bella Twins, the first fudged team, but I think they'd work well together, of Naomi and Bianca Belair, Jessamine Duke and Marina Shafir, Natalya and Beth Phoenix, Nia Jax and Tamina, Charlotte and Lacey Evans as the other fudged team, Ruby Wright and Liv Morgan. And then, I mean, you could replace one of the fudged teams with Dakota and Raquel easily. So, I mean, I feel like that'd be a good... I like Naomi and Bianca as well, because, they're people that I'd like to push, but, you can't push everyone at once. Of course, Bianca is in the ladder match coming up in a couple weeks, and then Naomi is in NXT at the moment. Oh, rubber mallet. Jobber, asshole. Jobber getting made a corpse on air here. Some kind of mallet. She's got Dakota tied up with her own belt. That's great. Yeah, you don't mind fudge teams, they're not going to win. Yeah, I mean, exactly. Like, I definitely wouldn't say Charlotte and Lacey definitely wouldn't win. Like Bianca and Naomi, I think I would put the belts on those two. Like, I would establish them as a team and put the belts on them. Like, you got to keep in mind, not every team in LS11 Universe is a real life team. Like, the Hurt Business right now is Cedric and Noam Dar as the tag team. Shelton Benjamin nowhere to be seen. And then you got teams like Garza and Umberto on Raw, and then so on and so forth. Oh, this is great. Rhea and Raquel just fucking laying it on one another. I love this. All right, here comes the next person, which I assume is going to be it's Tony. Tony time. Tony time. We'll eat another slice of pizza here in a minute. God. I watched the very first UK takeover where Tony beat Rhea for the belt. It is great to see both of them succeeding on regular NXT. Oh, here we go. I'm loving the heels dominating like this as well. Especially, Tony's like pulling off turnbuckle pads. This is great. Some great heel work from Tony. Poor Rhea. I agree with Jobber. Rhea has been put very poorly. What, Sid? I see your comment. Sid, my younger brother, has jumped in the chat. He's literally a room away. Don't know what he's chatting. 200 subscriber. Where's his title? Can we acknowledge? It's Sid. Oh, that's pretty good. Thanks, Jobber. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. So can we acknowledge? Sid became the 200th subscriber on Friday. No. Sid became the 200th subscriber. Not even on. Yeah, maybe on Friday. Maybe it was Wednesday actually. Wednesday. He became the 200th subscriber Wednesday. Tamarius Morton. Hello, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Hope you're doing well. Tuesday. Okay, yeah, it was Tuesday. Anyway, can we acknowledge we've gained over almost 30 subscribers since Tuesday? Also, Sid, I don't know why you're watching. You're a room away. You literally could do a Moxley and run in here and poke your head on the stream. The 225th? Yes, you're the 225th. Thank you. Thank you, Tamarius. Oh, I gotta jump into the dashboard and see this. Hit that big refresh. Okay, it still says 224. Yeah, Sid's only got a quarter of the brains that I do, actually. So I gotta ask you guys, do you feel like you're not alone? Like, I feel like Sid's gonna pop in here anyway at any time, but like I feel like that's not the only case where I'm not alone. Oh shit.
Hello.
Hey, Ray. Ladies and gentlemen, Ray Wood, the CM Punk to my John Cena.
Hello.
By the way, I forgot to put my name bar up at the beginning of the stream. Xander Carver. Is he a face? Is he a heel? Not even he knows. Hashtag Xander for Quizlemania. How you doing, Ray?
I'm all right. Yeah. women's War Games match on.
Yep.
I was really
we've apparently
concerned
just
about this, though, when I heard they were doing a War Games inside the Performance Center.
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing about War Games in the Performance Center is like it has a limited field of view when it comes to a camera.
Yeah.
So like you can't pull out to get a really good shot of the two rings.
Ooh.
I noticed that immediately. See, that's the best they can do for that. You can't really pull out and get like an evenness. I don't think there's enough room.
Yeah. Also, apparently, Tamarius Morton in the chat, he is apparently our 225th subscriber, which it's not loaded on YouTube just yet, but I will take his word for it. I do believe we are at 225.
Awesome.
Because I know we were at 224 earlier.
Yeah. So yeah, it's Ray. Great timing. Face our time definitely TNA. Yes, Jobber. Hello.
Also, we got a War Games background today.
War Games.
War Games. He's just refreshed. It's there now. All right, let me refresh, and I'll tell you. It should be here on the studio as well. Okay, it's still not loaded on studio yet, but.
So, how did what video did Tamarius Morton watch to get us to earn his subscription?
It's a good question. Did you just find us through the stream? Have you been watching some of our other stuff? How'd you get here? It's always fun to hear. I know how Jobber and Carol, of course, got here because it says 225 on YouTube proper. So thank you, Tamarius. But yeah, no, I know Carol and Jobber got here through mutual watching of stuff, and they found out I made content.
Yep.
Sid, who's in the chat, lives with me. Ray, sold Jobber doing a Tony Schiavone. It's Sting, but it's Ray.
Oh, I thought that. I won't frick, man.
Oh well. Here we are, 225. Wow. Yep, there it is. 225.
I think the strategy was not letting her in the cage.
Wait, what?
The belt.
Yeah, Io Shirai's just going to climb the cage, isn't she?
Oh, that. Boom!
Yeah. Well, here's my Wrestle League point for is someone going to jump off the cage? They are. It's going to be Io.
Yeah, they're not too distracted to not pay attention to Io, and Io's going to be climbed there.
And here comes Candace. So who do you think is going to win this one, Ray? Team Candace or Team Shotzi?
Shotzi.
Yeah, that's what I got as well. Of course, as I was telling everyone, the predictions title isn't on the line tonight, so we're probably not going to be doing our characters or anything.
No.
No real need to. What the hell? Indy Hartwell? All right, then. I've heard the name. I just hadn't put a face with the name. Tamarius says, I just found the stream and I was looking for another channel with great wrestling content. Well, we are glad that you found a channel with subpar wrestling content. Thank you.
If you like the universe mode, this is your place. We're on a big universe mode.
Yeah, if you like 2K Games videos, you come to the right place. We run a huge universe mode. New episode coming out tomorrow. Very excited for the new episode coming out tomorrow. Big things happening tomorrow that I can't talk about. Can't even hint at them. They're so big. I do a SVR 2008 GM mode series. And I've also got a...
I do the Cyberpunk 2077 of YouTube.
He says he loves them. Well, you have definitely come to the right place. We run... I'm definitely not going to say... Okay, thank you for the update, Jobber. I was not aware. Garganos have adopted India as their own. She's been helping Candace mostly. I also like to say that we have a very small community, but we have a very, very welcoming community, and I love it. We got some great people in this community, so very, very happy to have you as part of it. It's weird that the 225 hasn't shown up on the YouTube Studio yet, because it usually shows up there before it shows up on YouTube proper. I mean, either way, I know this is going to sound really egotistical. We're going to pass it tonight while I'm asleep, I'm sure. So it'll be there in the morning anyway. Like, we're going to get more subscribers while I'm asleep. We always do. This is interesting. So I guess the match hasn't started because EO's not gotten in the ring yet.
Yep.
Yeah, here we go. No fucking way. EO. Oh my God, EO. And I'll take that Wrestle League point. Thank you.
So she did reverse. So she just did a reverse Vince McMahon at WrestleMania 22.
You know what it's time for, Ray?
What?
War Games! Of War Games! War Games! War Games!
War Games! I'm your host, Ryan. Welcome to Jackass. This is a fantastic opener. Oh, man. This is actually the first... I was telling this story earlier, Ray. I don't think you knew this. This is the first time I'm getting to watch a War Games match live. They've done War Games for the last 3 years in NXT, and I was either working at Toys R Us or had prior commitments during the last 3.
Yeah, the story is that sad, guys. It was Toys R Us when it was still open, adding a whole new element of tragedy to the story.
Yep. Also, I'm really glad you're here because when this match is over, I need to go pee and I need to refill my water. I've been holding it for like 20 minutes waiting for you. I also want to see the end of this matchup, but I feel like this matchup's got a little while longer to go. Also, while this match is going on, I'm going to address something. The person it needs to be addressed to is not in the chat, I don't think. I'm not going to name their name, though. There's something I think a lot of people don't understand about YouTube comments. Oh, everyone dogpiled there. One thing a lot of people don't understand about YouTube comments. If you want the creator to see the comment, if you have something to say to the creator, leave a new comment. Because if you just go find a comment that the creator has put on the video or has replied to already, and you reply to that, we don't get notified for it. Thoughts on Pat McAfee? So, thoughts on Pat McAfee? I think he's great.
I like him all right.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to come run and poke your head and do it. Oh my God!
Don't worry about it. Slightly par on the quality might be a stretch. And Ray's aggressive eating? Jesus Christ.
You're not even on the camera, just so you know.
Oh. I feel welcomed.
Get out.
Okay, so guys, I need people to understand this. This aggressive eating is because I'm pretty high. So
So I don't know, because he's underage, I don't think I can say this on stream. Sid has a new #1 fan. Oh boy. Okay, so back to the question at hand. Ray, what are your thoughts on Pat McAfee?
he's all right. I mean,
He is arguably the best promo on the show, and he was very, very impressive in his first match. I'm excited for what he does tonight.
I don't know. It's not sound Pat McAfee's the best promo on the show.
Oh, I agree. That's one thing CM Punk and I agree on. Ray being Mike Tyson smoking that gooch before work. It's technically after work for Ray. He's not getting paid for being here.
I mean, we technically are, but then we immediately reinvest everything.
Yeah, exactly. Which, yes, Ray, the Patreon money has come in. Give me till tomorrow to deposit my work paycheck first so I can send it to you. He was great in his first match, especially to be a non-wrestler.
Yeah. Well, Adam Cole was doing most of the heavy lifting, though, to be fair.
Yeah, you're right. He had Adam Cole as the guy in the ring with him, so Adam Cole can make anyone look great. But I genuinely, I will give credit where it's due to McAfee as well for that matchup.
Yeah.
Also, Ray, I was asking Carol and Jobber earlier about the women's tag title conversation we had the other day. Jobber's response was that he thinks adding the titles would be good, just so long as no, just thrown together at the last minute teams win them. And like I was telling them, your biggest issue is you have titles floating between all three shows when NXT has a different way of building title feeds. And I think I understand an idea of how we could go about that.
All right.
When an NXT team is holding the titles, we send in a team from the main roster is going to challenge for them. That main roster team just goes to NXT and has an NXT feud. For example, say the champions, just because I see them in the ring, say the champions are Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez, because they're a team. Say they're the champions, so they're in NXT. Oh, what an eclipse. Hang on. What an eclipse. Anyway, say Dakota and Raquel are the champions, they're in NXT. And then, let's see, just thinking of a team here from the main roster. Shit. Balls. I had a whole list of teams, and they've all just gone blank.
Oh.
Oh! Ow! Who is the best finisher in this women's War Games match? Ooh, I think I gotta go with Ember's Eclipse. The Eclipse is by far probably the best finisher in this matchup. What do you think?
Yeah, I like it. I'm into it.
I mean, I like Riptide as well, but it's a little too complex. Io's Moonsault is beautiful.
I'm just gonna say this. I like how they put the connector this time between the two rings, like that little panel.
Mm-hmm.
Because now they can actually properly roll between both rings.
They had that last year too.
Good.
I watched last year's men's War Games match earlier today for preparation for tonight. Oh!
Although it is a bit weird. It is a bit weird to have to get through one rope, get through the other.
Which is understandable. I think it'd be kind of fun, though. Same with if we didn't have enough tag teams, we could merge the tag titles on Raw and SmackDown, and people float between those brands. But, I feel like it could be fun. Maybe we test it out.
Yeah, maybe.
We've got a year to figure it out. You know?
So, as a bit of a tease, I want to ask you guys so if there was NXT Takeover, next NXT Takeover Brooklyn for SummerSlam, what do you guys think I've booked for them?
That's a good question. What do you guys think, Ray, as the main event or just in general?
In general. Mainly in general, other stuff. I think I have planned for that. Because I guarantee you will get none of it.
Oh my God. Shotzi, what are you doing? Oh! Let me pull up the card here. Because even I don't remember, and I've got to record it in another month and a half. Ray, I think they'll get one match.
Okay.
No, they'll get two matches because we kind of set one up on Takeover yesterday.
Oh yeah, we did.
Which also reminds me, pretty sure.
Ooh.
Oh, the moonsault. God, Io's got a great moonsault. What exactly is the ARW doing? Oh, this is a loaded question. Okay.
Okay, ARW universe is his deal.
ARW is all me. This guy has no input on it. ARW is all me. It's what the channel started out as. ARW is a universe mode that it's essentially wrestling stories, but you take fictional characters and TV characters and throw them in there. So, like, currently you've got Kratos from the God of War Games as the men's champion. You've got guys like The Witcher in there. And then you've got a couple real life people.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
Oh God, indeed. Anyway, and then you've got real life people in there, like you've got me, you've got Arnold Schwarzenegger, so on and so forth. It's just kind of a fantasy wrestling. That's all it is. I forgot to take Rey Mysterio off the Raw roster yesterday. He's checking that out. I hope you like it because I have a lot of fun with it. It's one of my favorite things to do. Oh my God. They won.
Yep.
Oh, and yeah, as Carol said, Luke Owen and El Facador are now in ARW as a tag team. I did not see that coming.
So I want to thank whoever the production designer is on this show because they finally spray painted the wood so that it looks like metal when someone goes through it. Thank you. It was not that hard. I don't know why Vince McMahon hasn't done it ever.
It's too much work, pal. That was an awesome match. That was just an awesome opener. There it is. Now it says 225 on. Now it says 225 on Studio. Match was every TNA Lethal Lockdown match. Babyface advantage. Crazy bumps and heels win. It's still great though. Also, Ray, I forgot to tell you this. They put out an Ilya Dragunov mod on 2K this week, and it looks just like him.
Good. Anyway, okay, so let's watch this crazy ass fucking. Oh God. I mean, I guess the bump isn't that bad.
Dakota Kai and Candice LeRae winning on a takeover? What? All right, I'm waiting for it to fade to black. Make sure no one's coming out or anything. Then I'm going to run to the bathroom and get some water. Okay, Ray, cover the stream for like the next 2 minutes. I got to run to the bathroom and I got to pee. I got to go to the bathroom, pee, and fill up my water is what I meant.
Well, I'm happy you enjoyed it, Jobber. I'm kidding. We are Ashen. We are Pride. We are Unapologize. We are NXT. Show your. Oh,
Everyone following online and everyone in the locker room. Enjoy your war games tonight. Enjoy the craziness. Enjoy the big risks. Enjoy the spectacle. But remember one thing, when the sirens stop and the cage raises, we get back to what matters most. The time for team sports is over. This Wednesday, all eyes go back on the Prince.
Oh, we just heard from the NXT champion. All eyes back on the Prince this Wednesday. But our eyes were locked on what we just witnessed.
when do you think would be the best time for Karrion Kross to return? Well, he's fully healed. But so are you saying from a logistics perspective or a story perspective? Because if it was a story, ideally he wouldn't be coming back till the next takeover. Ideally, I think if you want to go for a story purpose, ideally he would not be back till the next takeover. Finn Balor retains, Karrion Kross from behind chokes out Balor. Balor's like, and then passes out. I think that'd be the best way to do that.
I assume you explained to Carol that you're tired because you just got off of an 8-hour shift.
Ray looks tired. Oh, I didn't see that one. Yeah.
Carol's in the middle of a 12-hour shift, so like everybody send your positive vibes to her. This is her second 12-hour shift in a row, and she's got another one tomorrow.
So they asked me what do I think would be best for Karrion Kross to return, and I said not till next takeover if you want to go with a story perspective, because Balor you missed the video package where Balor said this Wednesday the eyes go back on the Prince.
So Balor returns Wednesday. Cool.
Balor returns on Wednesday, yeah. So when Balor comes back on Wednesday, I think it'd be best for him to have a match defending the NXT Championship. Then your Karrion Kross returns after the match.
Yeah. It is very weird only having one title match on a takeover. This is the match I think you're going to love, though, right?
Yeah, I like both these guys, and in case you couldn't tell, by yesterday when we teased Karrion Kross.
I mean, Thatcher. And as everyone can kind of tell by the fact he's the bloody world heavyweight champion in Universe, Tommaso Ciampa.
Oh my God! Look at this glorious outfit.
Look at that. The reason it doesn't have that. Anyway, but
so
the reason it doesn't have that mask yet in Universe is because it doesn't fit his character at the moment.
Yeah.
God, I love Tommaso Ciampa.
So I don't know if you know what Timothy Thatcher is actually based on.
I don't.
He's based, I think, from what I gather, he's supposed to be based on Dan Severn.
Mm-hmm.
Legit tough guy. Mess people up, has weird metal music. They're gonna give someone an epilepsy, I'm sure. Anyway. So we now the fencing on the things.
Mm-hmm.
It just I'm getting reminded of The Walking Dead, when like the zombies at the gates of the prison, like always pushing on it. It freaks me out when I see Tommaso Ciampa matches from a few years ago when he was still part of DIY. Just because now he's like so ripped. It's like then he was like kind of lean, kind of skinny. Now he's just like dude walking around.
And he just had like this little goatee, this little like chin strap beard.
Yeah, and now he
Now he looks like
literally
a tall
looks like he
version
could
of my
play.
father.
Like he literally looks like he could play like a serial killer in a horror movie.
Mhm.
The North American title. Hi, oh, it's
Shale, how you doing, man?
Shale.
Glad to have you here. Shale's been commenting on a lot of our stuff this week. They just started watching us, I think, either last week or this week. Very, very recently, though. They were at Takeover yesterday as well.
Yeah. Okay, so Shale. I'm just reminded of the name Chael, as in Chael Sonnen, as in the American Gangster, as in never lost, not even one round.
Anyway, yeah, okay, this week. Anyway, to answer your question, Leon Ruff, because they're running with this joke champion bit, and just makes sense, I guess. I'm not too into it, but to each their own.
I just like, I don't think it's like news. I'm not gonna say that. Like, I think it's so weird to have like a comedy act do for the North American title right now.
Yeah,
Especially with us booking a North American title division right now, and like Karrion Kross as champion.
yeah. I grew a jobber. It is great to see this community growing.
Yay! Yeah, the WrestleMania came up my day. I liked it so much. I subbed. We're
We
happy
did
to
a lot of that
like
this week, and I really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. Actually, I think
that was a good God, that amount of work that had to go into that show.
yeah, WrestleMania is just 100 views shy of being our most viewed video now.
So someone go refresh that page 100 times. 101 times. It's nice. Job, everyone.
It's true. Jobber is very knowledgeable.
I think I have a pretty good knowledge of wrestling.
I mean, yeah, I do as well, but the point remains. It's also crazy just looking at I am watching this match out of the corner of my eye in case people are curious. This is just, I always like stats like this. It is crazy, like out of our top most watched videos, how recent most of them are.
Yeah.
It's actually nice though. I like it. Yeah, no. So as a few people have kind of seen, we have a championship history now in Universe. Like we have like the active roster page and everything.
I was thinking about making a Facebook group for the show. If you guys want me to make like a Facebook fan group.
Also, some other Universe modes are so bad because the matches are just not my type, but this one I loved. Well, thank you. We really go for like a realistic feel, but we try and play to the wrestler styles instead of just the same copy paste match.
Yeah. Something I would say, like the essentials, all the shows feel different. I have knowledge on stuff I've watched. I'm no Dave Meltzer. Okay, so what's amazing about Dave Meltzer is, he's known as like kind of like the big wrestling critic. He's like in the top 3 or 4 MMA critics too, and he has the exact same. He almost has like a parallel knowledge of MMA as he does to wrestling. So like he has like 2 whole backlog of wrestling just in the back in his mind. I'm like, think about that. To have like two different histories remembered, both of them having Brock Lesnar.
And CM Punk. And you can't forget UFC legend Phil Brooks.
He still says he might come back to MMA.
Good fucking luck, Punk.
Punk,
For those that are new to the
here's
channel.
what I would suggest to CM Punk. Get to a local promotion. Don't cut any weight. Stay at that weight. Get a really fat ass heavyweight who's never going to make it to an actual professional league, and just kick his ass and say, "Now I have a," and do that like 3 times. That way, you can have a 3-2 record and non-winning record. CM Punk return confirmed. Punk is, I mean,
I actually talked about a CM Punk return in an episode of GM Mode recently.
okay. I do see CM Punk coming back. Zander would not, because he hates Phil Brooks.
Wait, you want him to come back, but I don't? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Is Sid still watching?
I don't think so.
I was about to go like, ah!
Yeah, no, he's playing online. Anyway, no. I had this weird ass dream. I talked about this on an episode of GM Mode, but nobody watches that series. I just kind of accept it. Nobody watches GM Mode. I'm just seeing the series out to the end. Anyway, no. I had a weird dream the other night, like the night before I recorded, that CM Punk and Ryback both returned on the same night for some reason. Where the fuck Ryback came into this, I don't know. And the end of the dream saw me texting you and saying, well, we have a word to keep. And then it was footage of Universe Mode where CM Punk showed up and won the world title. And then a slow, like, piano version of Cult of Personality played as the door opened and you saw me curled up in the shower crying. Where the... You know, I don't know where these dreams come from. Oh, sorry, darling. Oh, by the way, Ray, you missed it. I've got a
YouTube
sign.
story.
What?
So I told him the YouTube story.
In 1 second, I have to show you something. I've got something ready for if we get any trolls coming in being like, or any people that are like, can you give us a link to the stream? Or can you put the video, can you put the takeover on the stream with you? I'm going to do this. I'm going to go, oh, yeah. I've actually got a second screen for it right here. Right here. Here it is. I showed this off before you. Anyway, what's the YouTube story?
I told it to you earlier.
I don't remember it.
So YouTube recommendations.
Okay, yes, go for it. Just shoot from the hip, brother. We're an hour and a half in. You can say what you want, so long as
Okay.
it's not racist or homophobic.
Okay. So, have you guys ever like gone online and YouTube has recommended you a video and you don't know why they're recommending it to you? You have no watch history of this. It's just being recommended for some reason. I was just being recommended videos on penis pumps. For some reason, YouTube just started recommending videos to me on penis pumps.
My face is so fucking red.
And it was like those BuzzFeed type shit, except it wasn't made by BuzzFeed. It was like $500 penis pump versus $40 penis pump. Which one works better? And so apparently, according to the title of the video, like there's some that are certified to be healthy or like to not damage your body permanently. I'm like, who's the poor bastard who has to check the safety of a penis pump? I assume the lack of comments is because everyone's laughing.
I hope so. I hope so. $100.
100. I didn't watch it. I was compelled to for some reason. I was like, why are you recommending me this? Is this supposed to be funny? But I was like, no, because I don't want them recommending it to me more. Because the second you click on that recommended video,
Okay.
dancing in a weird Barbie costume.
I got on YouTube once and I got a video of some homeless man dancing in a weird Barbie costume. I was just so confused. Obviously, I clicked on it.
So I don't know why they're recommending it to me, but I know if I ever clicked on it, it would just make it worse. And all of a sudden, my entire recommended feed would be full of penis pumps. I'm sorry, but like every single time I say, I'm like, a penis pump. It's like, who's making?
Oh shoot! Thatcher's bleeding.
Oh, yes. Oh, he's bleeding from the ear.
Oof!
That's a ruptured eardrum.
Yikes!
Yeah, it has to be a ruptured eardrum. See, because it's coming out of the canal. It's not coming out of a cut. It's coming out of the canal itself. So that means it's definitely a busted up eardrum.
Ray, seems like you're good for something, doesn't it? By the way, to the people that are still here, thank you for not leaving our channel based on one booking decision in the universe.
Zander.
I shouldn't dwell on that, but I am.
You have to stop, buddy.
What are the results so far? Only match we've had thus far is the women's war game match, and Team Candace won that one.
Oh, God.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me at all.
So, I invested in something called Pocket Bomb.
You're aware that every time you pull out a bong on one of these streams, I have to make the video unlisted, right?
What bomb?
Just making sure you know.
Huh?
Because I've had to unlist 2 of our streams now. Anyway. If anything, you thought Io and Rhea were going to destroy everyone. Yeah, I thought Team Shotzi was going to win as well, thanks to Io and Rhea, especially with Io getting held out of the match for so long. Oh, what a transition! I thought Ciampa was going to transition that into the DDT. Ciampa needs this win.
This is why I get the co-host job sometimes. I'm surprised Zander has no reaction.
I was eating, that's why. Yeah, this is why Jobber gets to be the co-host sometimes.
So, I don't think we'll have to unlist this, though.
It should be fine. I also unlisted one of the streams because of something you said on the stream that I didn't want the person you said it about to hear.
Oh!
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone knows what I said.
Jobber knows. He was there.
He thought it was funny.
Carol was in the chat. She heard it.
Everyone knows what I said. I think he knows what I said at this point.
I don't know. But yeah, no. Good, big win for Ciampa. He definitely needed that. There's a fucking stare down going on between him and Thatcher now. That was a good match though. Countdown to people in the comments telling me that move's called Willow's Bell when I call it Rope Hung DDT in an upcoming episode. A Ciampa Thatcher tag team. That would be dangerous. I need them to put out another Ciampa Elite figure, WWE Elite figure. I still got the DIY one. Where he's got about as thick of a beard as I do right now. Jobber's 2-0. I'm 1-1. I think you're 1-1 as well, aren't you? Or did you have Thatcher there?
I wasn't really making predictions.
Ah, fair enough. Oh, hey, Validity, what's up? Good to see you. Yep, agreed, Shale. If everyone could give me like 5 minutes, I got to run off stream again for a second. Something's come up that I need to take care of. I'll be right back.
So we got the strap match coming up. All right, guys, sorry about that. Dexter for the win. I guess Dexter's probably going to win. So what I'm I like the Diaz brothers, man. Also, I wasn't smoking there. I was something. I was trying to clear. I had some long story. So, Jobber, you never answered my question. What do you think is going to be the main event for NXT Takeover Brooklyn, which is coming up in our universe mode? What are you betting on? Why are they doing like a holding shot of the referee? It's weird. It was a weird shot. I don't know how to feel about that. Cool, man. Hopefully they use the strap in combination. You think it'll be Pete Dunne versus Chad Gable? I'm just going ahead and say no on that. I don't think that's on the card, so I'm just saying no, it's not. It's not. Nice. Jobber, you'll really like it. I promise you'll really like where we're going with this. And the strap is finally attached, and we finally get this match going. And oh no, and oh, Cameron's in trouble. Ray, what's your favorite brand? Raw, SmackDown, or NXT? In real life or in the universe, what do we do?
Oh, I'm so sorry about that, everyone.
Why are you doing this to us, Zander?
What are you talking about?
Come on. You know what, Zander, you're not Jean Favreau. You can't pull off that goatee.
All right, let's see what all I miss here.
So I asked them once again to guess the main event, and Jobber guessed Dunn and Gable. Do both, they can have different answers. All right, so Shale asked me, what's my favorite brand? And I asked him in real life or in our universe.
Okay.
In real life,
real life, I'm going to go with SmackDown.
I think I'm going to go SmackDown.
Our universe, I know your answer, but in our universe, my favorite brand is Raw. I have the most fun doing that one.
SmackDown.
Really?
Yeah. I know you spent me saying NXT, but I like the collaborative process with SmackDown.
All right.
Yeah.
NXT is genuinely probably my least favorite of the ones to do, just because I don't understand it as much.
What do you mean you don't understand it?
Like, because NXT is mainly you coming up with what we're doing for it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't understand where the story is going while I'm doing it.
And then you're like, oh.
Yeah. Jobber has different answers from both of us. He says his favorite IRL is Raw because it's fun on the Wrestle Talk live streams. And in our universe, NXT is his favorite.
Yeah! I do love Raw and SmackDown.
Thank you.
I'm happy you enjoy NXT. I do work hard on that.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Yeah.
In case anyone is curious, this is what my normal facial hair is. It's just I hadn't shaved in a while.
Have you ever just considered like shaving, like not shaving anything but the stash? Because you kept the stash, so maybe it's time, like through all your facial hair decisions, unless it's a clean shave, you've kept the stash.
Like shave everything except for this, you mean?
No. Like don't shave anything but.
It would look weird. I've started with the
Like-
stash before.
Like go full Amish for a stream.
I couldn't. Because then I would have to shave the rest of it for the stash to even out, and it would not look right. I've got a weird upper lip.
You have a weird upper lip and no chin.
Exactly. My chin's caved in for some reason.
Maybe you're a late bloomer in your chin.
So I really don't care about this match, in case you couldn't tell.
You have to wait and see how the story unfolds. Yes, you do. It's very intentionally structured that way.
Yeah, and I'm the one that records it is where it's my issue. Because, like, Ray's not recording or editing anything with NXT. So... interesting to see where Drew goes from here. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I can confirm he and Ciampa are having their rematch at Money in the Bank, but will Drew win it back? Will Ciampa keep it? Well, you'll find out in 2 weeks. If WWE doesn't make Big E and Bianca win the Rumbles, I don't know what I'm going to do. Those are my 2 picks at the moment as well, but we'll see where everything unfolds in a month. Or actually, I've got to figure out. We're going to have a big Rumble predictions coming up. Because for those of you that are new to the channel, we also do predictions series on the channel, which features a lot of us. Jobber JJ is actually one of the people, and so is Carol Wands, Trekkie, as you'll see her in the chat at some point. Both of them are people that compete in the predictions. That's just because I've known them for so long at this point.
Hello, there's like little kids on the screen. It's just like little kids. Like, there's Thumbs Up Kid. Hello, Thumbs Up Kid. Do you guys get kicked? Yeah, you got kicked. All right, that dude dressed as Macho Man. Fair play to you, guy.
I was in the Thunderdome once.
You were.
I was. Did you not know about that?
I knew.
Yeah. They kicked me out like 5 minutes before the show ended.
Why did they kick you out again?
I think I wasn't being energetic enough in the end because I just couldn't be bothered with the segment going on. It was a segment where it was Team Vitamin C will rise again. Anyway, yeah, no, it was a segment where Ricochet was fighting Cedric Alexander. If Cedric won, then Ricochet had to join the Hurt Business, and if Ricochet won, the Hurt Business had to leave him alone. And Ricochet won by smacking the ground with a chair, throwing it to Cedric, and fainting when the referee turned around. And Cedric got disqualified. And I just kind of went like, well, that's fucking stupid. And then I got kicked out of the Thunderdome about 3 seconds later.
It's just sitting there.
Yeah, because they were telling us, they were like, big cheers for that Eddie Guerrero spot from Ricochet. Big cheers for Ricochet doing the Eddie Guerrero spot. Come on, guys, big cheers. And I was like, I just kind of shook my head and was like, whatever.
I'm not sure if Vince will ever go back to doing arena shows because now he finally has something, a crowd he can command to do what he wants.
Yeah.
It's the perfect scenario for Vince.
Yeah, not being energetic. 3 hour Raws are draining, and I had to sit through main event.
Main event.
Yeah, I had to watch Drew Gulak
Like,
versus.
do they give you like a free stream of the show, or are you forced to watch it like on your TV?
You get a free stream of it.
Ah,
Yeah, they tell you how to react in the Thunderdome. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I had to watch main event, which had Drew Gulak versus Titus O'Neil, with Titus O'Neil winning. I think it was. I know Humberto Carrillo was on the show. Was he fight? I think he was fighting one of the Lucha House Party or something. I don't know. I don't care. It was during draft night as well. So like when they drafted Daniel Bryan, they were like, "Come on, guys, let's see those yes chants. Let's see those yes chants." 7-hour WrestleManias that end at 6 a.m. Yeah, they end at like midnight here, I think. Depends.
imagine like if they have it in the Thunderdome, like they're gonna try to like do as many screens as possible. That way,
Agreed, Carol. Agreed.
but by the time hour 4 comes along, you're pretty out of it. Hour 5, 6, and 7 move in a blur.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, this matchup's going long.
Mm-hmm.
Loomis versus Dexter Loomis versus Cameron Grimes in a strap match, and it is not entertaining at all. Can't wait for Mayor of Painesville Dan's tweets about this in the morning.
I'd rather force to boo Cameron Grimes. Well, I guarantee you, if this was in the Performance Center, there'd be like cheers everywhere for him.
Yep. WrestleMania 35 was long. It was one of the first WrestleTalk live streams, so they kept us entertained. Oh, Jobber. Oh, I'm well aware that it was one of WrestleTalk's first live streams. I was there. In fact, if you're wondering,
Watching WrestleMania 35, I remember thinking, oh thank God, now the women's short track can come on, we can be done with this show. And then they started playing the promo package for Balor versus Lashley, and I was like, motherfucker!
it does feel like Vince booked this match, doesn't it? But Jobber, I feel like you probably remember this. I know Carol.
No, he didn't, because Dexter hasn't called Cameron Sparkle Crotch yet.
Anyway, give it a second. Let's see if Jobber remembers this. Yep.
Dr. Pepper is doing this.
Takeover New York is where Zander Mania was born. Born on WrestleTalk anyway. Zander Mania has existed since 2014. But anyway. What were you gonna say before
I opened the Dr. Pepper and like I sat there for a minute and literally went. I was like, oh shit! I'm doing it again.
It's also where this is where Zander Mania became famous, was WrestleMania 35 because of this clip.
Oh, guess what's back for the third day in a row? It's only Zander Mania.
It's Zander Mania! What kind of shirts he got on? We have.
What kind of shirts he got on?
I love no, but it almost sounds like.
You're good, job. What?
It almost sounds like a. What is he wearing?
I have had that clip saved for 2 years now. I mean,
no.
Saying, wow. I guess you guys forgot that I've actually been on the WrestleTalk channel now. In case people have forgotten, I've been on a live stream with Mr. Luke Owen himself. It was a lot of fun.
So
Cameron Grimes is done.
Quick, someone give him a bowl of stew. That way he can recharge everything, including his dead eye. I would love it. Okay, this sounds so fucked up. I would love it if Dexter Lumis wore like blue lipstick, and like when he won a match, he like kissed them on the forehead, leaving the little lip print behind.
Take care, Shale. We'll see you around.
Bye.
Bye. Grimes took that chair shot unprotected. I'll give him that.
I know you liked Cameron Grimes.
I do. I guess if we're kind of
I should email WWE Creative and be like, put Dexter Lumis in blue lipstick. That way he can kiss people on the forehead. Like just like a little mark, little kiss mark of blue in the center of the forehead.
Speaking of Dexter Lumis, he's going to be making his Raw in-ring debut in Universe tomorrow. Yeah.
Hello, Keith Lee.
Oh, Keith, you're so sexy. Did I say that out loud? Sorry. I'm not sorry. I will not apologize for loving Keith Lee. I've got to watch that. WWE 24. I'll have to watch that tonight.
Pete Dunne is watching our episode of NXT Takeover New Orleans.
What makes you say that?
Huh?
What makes you say that?
He's just sitting there like, come on, guys. Don't have me lose to AJ. Oh, red camo. No, Vic Joseph. What do we tell you, Vic? Stop bringing your toys to work, Vic. We had this conversation so many times.
Why don't we have that for the elite scale ring?
Because Vic, put it down off the desk. The show has started again. I have the vulture tied to the stick.
It's Sting! I'm kidding. This is probably the return of Karrion Kross, isn't it? Yeah, Apocalypse. It's Karrion Kross. Yeah, TikTok, Karrion Kross. Yeah, it's Bailey Sting, Jobber. It's Bailey Sting. It's a Wrestle Talk joke in case you weren't aware, Ray. Yeah, you're about to see what I mean by you're about to see what I mean by this North American champion's been just a fucking joke.
Or maybe they're trying to build a new star here.
No, I mean, like, you'll see in a second what I mean. Like, the belt just falling down to his ankles as soon as he put it on.
Did he say... Well, one second.
And then he only retained the belt because he was dominated by Gargano in his first defense, and then he only won because Damian Priest punched him in the face.
So he said something about the joke being on you. I have to wonder.
That's enough of that.
Thumbs up if you know where that's from.
I feel like I know where it's from. I just don't remember off the top of my head.
It's an old episode of iCarly I saw when I was a kid.
Yeah, that's where I remember it from.
Where Spencer just kept pulling pranks on people to this song and would dance immediately after.
I remember now.
I'm not a fan of Disney Channel. I am a fan of Jerry Trainer.
That show wasn't on Disney Channel.
Or Nick or whatever. High Ray is best Ray. Copyright strike. Okay, it's not like we make money off these anyway, so.
Wait. Did Damian Priest get a fucking jobber entrance on a takeover?
I guess he did.
Well, we know who is not winning tonight. This comment. This comment is 100% accurate.
Here's
Never mind. I'm not going to
iCarly.
say what I was going to say. Ray would make fun of me forever.
Here's iCarly. Here's Drake and Josh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not Here's something you missed.
What? High Ray is best Ray. You guys need super chats.
We aren't there yet. I mean, we could set up hyper chats with Streamlabs.
If you give us money, if you give us more of your money, Jobber, we'll happily take it.
I mean, Jobber JJ, when he appeared on a live stream a few months ago, paid like a guest, works like an employee. Oh, what's the matter, Leon? You can't even make the belt fit around your waist? Oh, welcome back, Shell. When we get a bit bigger, Carol, that's when we'll probably set up like a Streamlabs link to donate and stuff. I mean, we're getting very close to the merch shop. Dexter won, Shell. I would barely pay attention, but he choked out Cameron with the strap, and that's all you've missed. There's not been any other matches yet.
Mr. Anderson storms the ring, takes the mic. Mr.
Kennedy. I pitched bringing him back for a one-off appearance once, and you said no.
That's not happening.
He's burned his bridge with WWE anyway. Look, I reached out to a merch website the other day, and they've not gotten back to me yet. So, oh, jobber. Did we watch Tribute to the Troops? Ray was at work, and I couldn't be bothered.
I didn't know it was on.
Ray didn't even know what was happening. I saw the results online. It was about what I expected. Faces win, usual. Heels don't win on Tribute to the Troops.
So I think. So I'm going to guess Ruff retains here.
That's what I've got as well.
And there's going to come that moment where Johnny keeps picking on Ruff, and Ruff's like, I have had enough of you! Ah!
I'm sure the matches were good. I'm sure they were a lot of fun. I mean, you had Sasha and Bianca Belair on the same team. Those are two great people. So, I don't know. You got Drew versus Miz on the show as well. I don't know what else was happening, though. I saw some of the results. Like I said, couldn't have been bothered.
Remember when they actually had it like in Iraq?
Yeah, that was like 2006 and 2000. That was for a couple of years that they actually did it like that. I actually read about it.
I think it was 2013 when they stopped. That guy is fulfilling. Can we share the gooch? I'm guessing you mean Swede, which is what I call it, or flower, or bud, or what's some of the other names? Hash. I think that's one.
I'm not making fun of you. I love that show too. Anyway, continue.
Devil's lettuce.
Grass.
Cut to 6 hours later. I'm still just sitting here. He's gone to bed, just listing off different names for Pod.
Mary Jane.
Ashley. No, that's a different thing. Anyway.
Sticky stuff.
Bolden Crumbles.
Have I already listed off more names for it than you thought I knew?
I'm too old to have watched that show.
You got kids, you got kids that are close enough to my age.
Devil's lettuce. Yeah, you never heard the word devil's lettuce? That's what it's called. Let's look another word for it. Marijuana. Pot. Okay, so the most common name is pot, and I haven't said pot yet. It's a pot. You guys take a guess as to whether I drink or not.
Sometimes these streams break me.
You've broken Zander, people.
Sometimes I don't have the hairspray to do that character right now.
I do. I have hairspray over there. I can put a white streak in my hair. I just don't feel like doing that tonight.
Sometimes these streams break me. Today is one of those days. Anyway.
What do you do for a living, Carol? She seems like a nurse type.
She's not. I don't know the specifics of it. I just know that she works from home, but she has to like take calls for her job. I don't know the specifics. She'll do better than Broken Xander is an actual character that exists in the Too Many Xanders universe. But anyway,
yes.
I don't feel like going and digging his jacket out to bring him on the stream tonight. That was close. Carol's gonna.
Xander, I'm about to make you laugh. Here's gonna be me when we hit like a couple thousand subscribers. Ma, look at me now. Now don't look for a second.
He's not muted. I had to mute him. He forgot to mute himself. I muted him. We're good. because I know the cough is coming. Oh, by the way, it's me now. It's just, yep. It's just me. Customer service mostly, but right now, Medicare/Medicaid enrollment specialist. All right, then. Did not know that. Fucking Ray, I hate you. Ray, I hate you. Oh, they're carrying Leon Ruff to the back. Ray's still muted. And now he's unmuted.
You can look again, Ma!
Leon Ruff just got taken out of the match.
Oh my God.
Well, there's the final beat.
Oh no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Customer service, this is Steve. Yeah, Jobber, I can tell after you sent me a Facebook friend request. I'm sorry that I denied it the first time. It took me like 10 seconds to realize who you were because of your name. Because I've just always known you as Jobber JJ. And then when I saw the Wrestle Talk stuff, I was like, oh shit, whoops, that was Jobber JJ. And so I sent you a request back. Yeah, I found out you're a South Park fan that way.
Ah. Do you want to know what that is?
What?
That's what Matthew McConaughey does for every scene in one of his movies.
Oh my.
I know for those of you who've seen The Wolf of Wall Street, he does this in the movie. That's because he was doing this at the beginning of the scene. They asked him, could they put it in? Anyway.
Can't wait to find out with all these ghost face people that Gargano's had by his side, how they're going to play in this matchup. Carol, you're allowed to send me a Facebook friend request. Jobber just did it first. I'll accept it. I'll know who Carol Wands is. Jobber uses his real name because he talks to his friends who don't watch wrestling.
Wait a minute.
I'll get my...
Who's too young? Shell, how old are you?
If you don't mind us asking. I'm going to have my Superman curl going on for now.
Wait, here we go.
And he's back. We got the Superman curl going on, but I think more people would relate me to Hal Jordan's Green Lantern. 16? That's not too young for Facebook. 13's too young. Guess who's back again. Ruff is back. Tell a friend. They won't know who he is. 15. Okay, still either way. 15. Fun age. Haven't been there in a while. What the hell was that? You saw that, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna have to see the replay of that if they'll show the replay of that movie just did. You like do a springboard into a cutter. All right, here we go. We're gonna see it.
I mean, Osprey does that.
Yeah, the Oz cutter.
You didn't play it? Oh god.
That's annoying. What is this? 2K game? Leon Ruff just bounced off the rope. I think he just bounced off the ropes and hit Gargano with a cutter. All right, hang on, Carol. Give me 2 seconds. I don't even know if I'm signed in on my desktop. About that, I'm not. I very rarely use Facebook.
Don't add me on Facebook. I post a lot of communist propaganda.
What?
I post a lot of communist propaganda. I don't. I don't know. I thought it'd be funny.
Rough cutter. Nice.
Oh my god. I'm like realizing this. Oh god.
There you go,
What
Carol.
have I done? Huh?
I was saying there you go, Carol. I clicked accept. I mean, it makes more sense for Ruff to retain here if they're trying to build him up as a serious star. Which, like, all the props to him. NXT is genuinely good at building stars. Oh, no. Ray. Oh, no.
You're just not realizing it, aren't you? Xander's sitting there like thinking, no!
Yeah, Ray accepted your friend request. That's how I knew who you were. That's how I figured out who you are, Jobber. So those super chats. Yeah, like I said, Jobber, what I was going to get to was I will try and set it because we're not big enough on YouTube to where we can have them yet. You have to have 1,000 subscribers to get super chats, I think. Let me look at that. I'm pretty sure that's the case, though, is super chats are... Did you know, Ray, this is Johnny Gargano? According to Wade Barrett. Well, that's no fun, not having the network. I only use it for pay-per-views at this point. I don't even know where to see if I can have super chats yet or not. But the last I checked, it was 1,000 subs.
Come here, little buddy. I gotcha.
Yep, YouTube sucks. Small channels barely have a chance to grow. We've just been very, very, very lucky.
Yeah. Show us to your friends. Grow it more, please.
Yep, help us grow, man. We want to hit 1,000 subs.
Like, guys, we're really on the verge of something big here, I really think. I think once we cross a certain threshold of constant viewership, we will start getting recommended a lot more.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Ooh, Priest.
Holy hell, you're a couple seconds ahead of me, by the way.
You can't do that. Hi. Pull the mask off one of them.
Probably.
Please.
I don't get this. Like, I don't get it. Yeah, there's 6 of them?
I guess so. Okay, why aren't you taking the mask off them, Damien? I'd be concerned with taking their masks off too, dude.
Yeah. Cheap knockoff aces and eights.
It's like aces and ace, but with none of the charm.
Oh, and this is it. Leon Ruff's going to splash and bend Gargano while Priest has his back turned.
Oh,
He was still pinning him.
is it that time in the match for Johnny Gargano to bleed out of his mouth?
He does that a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah. I'm just like worried that's not intentional and that like there's just like something in his mouth that he's refusing to see a doctor for. And just
No idea.
oh my god, I might actually just add that for fun.
What?
Just like the scream guys to spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. wait. Oh, super kick. Boom! Another one. Get ready for comebacks.
I could watch Gargano and Priest beat each other up all day. These two have great chemistry.
Stop trying to finish it, Priests. Stop. Lead pipe. He's gonna reveal himself. I think he's gonna take the mask off. Yep. He's gonna. Nope.
Now he's going to make sure the mask stays on. And there it is. Oh! Is Gargano about to win the belt back?
Please, no.
That's it. That's it. He's bleeding from his mouth again.
No, I saw that earlier, and it was like.
Yep. Ruff was a joke champion. He didn't even get side plates. Makes you wonder, why'd they take the fucking belt off of Gargano in the first place?
So you can have another body in this match to add that third man aspect.
I guess so, but
I mean, you could have had a number of other guys in this spot, but I don't know then.
yeah, Ruff's 3 weeks are Gargano won thanks to Ghost Faces. Shale.
Or just someone needs to make an edit of this. Just every single time the ghost shows up behind Damian Priest, they just add this music.
Okay, I was gonna kick you off of the stream again, but I can dig that one.
Just imagine like every single time like, the ghost faces a oh.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Hey, Austin Theory.
I love Austin Theory. He never gives up. He doesn't know the meaning of the word stop. I'm surprised you didn't laugh at that joke.
Sometimes you push it a little too far. That might have been one of them. I assume this is probably a TLC promo.
To be fair, though, where I heard that joke was on Saturday Night Live.
Is this a Chris Jericho return?
New Year's Evil. That's Karrion Kross. That's the return. New Year's Evil, Karrion Kross. Guarantee it.
No, you know what it is.
What?
CM Punk return confirmed.
Evil from New Japan. The WWE confirmed.
Alex, Queen of the Ring, has the best response to Austin Theory. Jobber. Oh, I love you, Jobber.
The comments have not come into the comment stream. Yep.
No, he didn't put in a comment. He used the image of me holding up the "Go fuck yourself" sign, and just tweeted Austin Theory hashtag NXT Takeover War Games, and then the image of me holding up the sign. And also, Jobber, I appreciate you including the LS11 Universe watermark in the corner for me. All right, main event done. Yeah, no, Alex, Queen of the Ring on Twitter has just said, "We truly hate to see it."
Excuse me, Mr. Broken Jaw. You were sitting home nursing that jaw with your wife. You had to have seen what we were doing. It's easy for the voice to play when the cat's away. But the cat is back. And look what I just tried there.
I wish there was like an actual crowd there. Just so, because anytime William Regal's like, I get to say it. I get to say it.
I like how you know where this is going. Like, we've been doing this for so many years now that we just know where it's going. I have an idea. Hold on. Okay, here we go. I need to give myself the full screen for a moment. Give it a second. There we go. Got it. Ray, is it safe to bring you back on? All right.
I can only imagine how annoying it is to be in that arena right now, just with the constant. Oh, it's pretty much only Carol and Jobber left.
It's getting to the end of the show.
Okay, so since Shale isn't here right now, I'm so. I was like, oh fuck, when he said he was 15, because then I remembered I talked
Shale
about.
might still be here. He just might be being quiet at the moment.
Well, no, it only says 2 live viewers.
Oh yeah.
Let's start that cough right. It starts at stuff. Anyway, I'm still here. Yeah. See, the 2 viewers left are Carol and. Okay, there's 3. Okay, I much prefer the yellow look. So,
Ray,
O'Reilly's going to be first.
Attaboy. Get in there, Kyle.
Air guitar. No, he's air drumming.
Man, Ray, we just got a tweet from this guy. We got a big fan watching. So shout outs to Zander LS11 on Twitter. He's channeling his inner WWE star, watching us, side on. He's even got his own merchandise on that says Zander Mania. What a mark. Someone's got to entertain me.
So, you want to hear a lawyer joke, Xander?
I don't know if I can afford to. What's up?
Your joke has something to do with that. All right. So, man walks up to his lawyer and says, how much to ask you a question? And he goes, for $50 you get 3 questions. He goes, $50 for 3 questions, isn't that a lot? It is. Now what's your final question? Where's my $50?
That's pretty good. I kind of had a feeling that's where it was going. Pete Dunne starting it off? Yep. Oh, Pete Dunne and Pat McAfee. I thought they were arguing about it for a second. Dude, look at Pete Dunne's hair.
He looks like the girl from The Ring. Ring girl Pete Dunne. So you can tell, I like how they're kind of keeping the opportunity for Dunn to go face again open because he doesn't seem to be enjoying this.
No.
Yeah. Lorcan and Burt seem genuinely happy. I feel like Dunn's character is being written, so he just does it for the money.
Yeah, I like that.
So hopefully this means they can turn Dunn face because I really like Pete Dunne's babyface. As you can tell, because he's currently the NXT champion.
Pete Dunne and Kyle O'Reilly. I'll give that a yes, please.
Okay, so why? I didn't even get mad, man.
What?
I haven't gotten mad the whole stream. You're so frustrated that I'm not mad at anything.
No, I'm not actually. I just clicked the Get Rowdy thing because of Yes Please coming up, and that's the only time I plan on using it tonight.
Okay, so why did like Pete
Just making
Dunne
sure
and
it was
Kyle... Okay, so why did Pete Dunne and Kyle O'Reilly like change their body types in the span of a year, like switch body types entirely?
Yeah, Pete Dunne's fucking ripped right now.
And Kyle O'Reilly's got a bit of a dad bod going.
A little bit.
So why did they switch body types? I remember like towards the end, I was like, God, Pete Dunne's put on some weight. I'm just saying compared to how he looked during the UK tournament. I get that was probably a lot of what?
Pete Dunne is in his early 20s, by the way.
How old is he?
Let me look it up. I'm pretty sure he was like 24.
I'm going to guess 26.
27. He's in his late 20s.
He's 27 and looks like he's about 35 years old.
A little bit.
Get rowdy. Yeah, so Xander likes to play that whenever I get angry during the stream. And I haven't gotten angry so far.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. So were the other matches just not allowed to go into the second ring?
I don't know.
Because like if I would try to make a use at the second ring.
I don't know.
I don't know. I assumed like the strap match would have some spot where they were just pulling each other between the rings.
Yeah, I mean they did enter the second ring during that match. The finish took place in the second ring.
Yeah.
I don't know. Jeez. Carol's just sent me a picture of her work setup. That's insane. So I'm genuinely concerned, by the way, while this matchup is starting. Nothing to do with wrestling. I ordered my girlfriend's Christmas present 2 weeks ago from Etsy. It's supposed to be here next week. It has yet to ship.
A lot of Etsy sellers don't ship till the last minute.
Yeah, it's just worrying me a little bit.
It'll be here, man. Don't worry about it.
I hope so.
And if it doesn't, you got to man up and kiss ass.
Pretty much. Kyle O'Reilly is a former North American champion in the LS11 universe, for those that don't remember. And he won it just like this with this guillotine choke.
Okay.
What?
I was like trying to scoop this taco stuff out and onto this tortilla head, and I just had the thought of someone watching me, like everyone is right now, like do this over and over and over again with the fork, considering how high I am.
I'm gonna guess Oni Lorcan's out next. Oh nope! Wait.
Yep.
I was right. Go get him, Oni. That was in all caps, by the way. Jobber JJ says, dumb question, but I'll ask. Ray, have you ever heard of Afro Man and song named The Good Times?
No.
I assume Afro Man is
a former Afro. It's gotten way too long to be an Afro at this point.
Yeah. I wish I saw the fucking screenshot of the character I made of you in WWE 2K15. Do you remember it? You remember what I'm talking about, though, right?
Uh-huh. I do.
Where he came out to Somebody Call My Mama.
Uh-huh.
I wish I still had that video. That was hilarious. We had only been friends for a couple months at this point, too.
Mm-hmm.
We hadn't even hung out yet.
I was wondering if you guys could hear my cat meowing outside. Xander's dialed into the match right now.
Xander's also tired. I'm also very into this match. Yeah.
Don't worry, buddy. I'll save you.
I was going to say Fish made the most sense to come out next.
I'm just saying, like, can you imagine him screaming that? Don't worry, buddy. I'll save you. Don't worry, I'm coming.
Carol says, LOL, tired? We're here for
Well, I feel fantastic.
As do I.
Zander, yes, I still don't think you're the god of thunder, but you ought to be.
All right, 2 minutes until Dan. I assume Danny Burch is coming out next. McAfee's going to be last. Oh, look at this. Boom. Oh, boom. Hi, Pete. Oh, this is great. Total elimination. That wasn't total elimination. Jobber has drunk an entire can of Red Bull. Jobber's got wings. It's been a good match thus far.
Yep.
I've enjoyed it. I like how they're just like, Pat? No.
Move, Pat, you suck!
What is this? Has he just brought in a fucking tent?
What?
Ooh. By the way, people couldn't tell, this is taking the place of the Patreon watch along from this week. We will be back with the podcast later this week, though.
Yep.
Where we are going to talk about, well, we'll put out the, it'll be the first time Ray's been on the podcast in a month.
I missed one episode.
Yeah, but we want to do them every 2 weeks. Anyway, so our Danny Burch mod, I've always thought it just looked weird because it looked like he had a way bigger upper chest than he should. Seeing him in person now, no, it's pretty accurate to how he looks. Danny Burch is just kind of a strangely shaped fellow.
Very barrel-chested.
Yeah. I like the Ninja Turtles reference right there with the Casey Jones thing. I feel like Roddy's coming out next. I feel like it makes most sense. They're going to save Cole and Pat for the end. I almost feel like Pat's going to get up in the face of Cole while Cole's still inside of the shark cage. And something's going to happen where Cole's going to be able to like get out of it. And they're going to start fighting before either of them can get in the match.
Yeah.
Yep, here comes Strong.
Don't worry, Ronnie. I'll save you.
Mmm. Roderick Strong, the guy whose feats on the main roster in our universe include being beat by Daniel Bryan twice.
Could you imagine if like Roddy like started focusing on Dunn?
It'd be a good callback.
Yeah, I'm just like, what happened? Like they don't interact about that at all. I'm like, Roddy betrayed you, Dunn.
Which I think is why Dunn betrayed O'Reilly a few weeks ago.
Yeah. Yep, they didn't make a reference to that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 3 minutes of ass kicking out of Roderick. It reminds me of that joke. That joke where it was like supposed to be too many Xanders, and then they were all supposed to be locked up, and we were all supposed to be handcuffed in one scene, and he'd be like, and it was like, and then like I broke out. He goes, "Don't worry, I got this." And like into kicking the shit out of all these people. And then it got too close over me. I did it! I beat them all! Zoom back out, and we're both still in handcuffs. Yeah, that would be great if it actually happened. But we're gonna freaking die!
Jobber, I love Roderick Strong as well. It just made sense for Daniel Bryan to win those matches.
Yeah.
At least I think it did.
You have to admit that you do love that joke. Yeah, that would be great if it actually happened. But we're gonna die!
Yeah.
Xander,
Yo, what's up?
where's the door hole?
It's right there. I drew it in magic marker.
You're supposed to cut it with a power saw.
I'm gonna.
Really?
Yeah.
So go get the power saw.
Okay, I will. I think I see the problem.
Oh, do ya?
Oh, here's Pat.
Yeah. No, I think I know what he's gonna do.
What's up?
He's gonna try to block the doors with the chair so Adam can't get to his team. I don't think they should do it after the women did it, but it would make a lot more sense in this match.
Yeah. Jobber says, McAfee, get the tables. They've got tables with each of the Undisputed Era's names on them. Is it just me, Ray, or is it really fucking weird seeing the Undisputed Era's faces?
I don't know, is it?
For me, it is. You know, I actually got a Ringside Collectibles package coming in the mail soon.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep, got some nice elites coming in. Getting the Io Shirai elite that came out like a month ago was marked down to $10 the other day. That's about it.
Yes.
Getting the new Nakamura because it comes with the updated Intercontinental title.
Mm-hmm.
Getting Rhea Ripley's basic figure that came out.
She doesn't have an elite yet?
They announced an elite for her the day after I ordered her basic. And I am furious about it. I don't even remember what else I ordered. Oh, I got the Fiend coming in. I've got a Fiend elite coming in. I think it's just those four. Sounds right. Because it was about $70 in the end. I paid about $5 extra for Nakamura. Yeah, Io was $10 for Cyber Monday. Or she might have been 12. Either way, super cheap. Whereas on Amazon, she was like 30. Whoa! Xander doing unboxing it. Maybe like on Instagram or Twitter or something. Not on YouTube, though. A great moonsault from Pat. All right, 10 seconds to Adam Cole. Here he comes. He's coming to save them. He's going to spray the shit out of them with that fire extinguisher, isn't he?
Yep.
He's got the Undisputed Era branded chair. Adam Cole and Pete Dunne, that would never work. Did you forget we're live?
Yes.
This is what mine and Ray's video calls turn into some nights.
Oh, no. It's more like, hey, want to do this? No. Hey, Zander, want to do? No. Hey, Ray, want to do? No.
Here comes. Oh!
Repeat that about 20 times. Someone finally suggests something someone actually likes, and then we write it down.
Oh, nice chair shot there.
He's going to try to go for the nuts. Yeah! You know,
Get them, boys.
Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly, they were tag teams together for O'Reilly and Fish in Ring of Honor.
Yeah, I knew that actually. They were Steen Erico's final opponents before El Generico went off to run that orphanage in Mexico, and Sami Zayn came to WWE. I feel like Adam Cole is going to end up putting McAfee through the table that says Cole on it.
Yeah.
That's my guess. War Games usually ends with someone going through a table lately. Like the men's War Games matches, at least.
Women do ladders, apparently.
Apparently. To each their own, I suppose. I mean, we all know that it's either Adam Cole or Pat McAfee taking the pin in the end. Oh. See, them putting McAfee in matches like this for his first matches, it's great because they've got all the smoke and mirrors to help hide it.
Yeah.
As he continues to train. And there's Pete Dunne. Referee table over there was set up straight. Yep, at least 2 table spots till the 2 more tables to go through until the match is over. Like I said, my theory is that the match is going to end with the Undisputed Era winning via Adam Cole putting Pat McAfee through the table with Cole's name on it. Everybody's down.
Except for Pete
Everybody in the
Dunne.
pool.
I wish moves like that were available in WWE 2K. Because could you imagine if in the Street Jays of Hell match, that's how Adam Cole got his fall? With Pete Dunne attempted the R-bar and he turned it over into a pin.
Yeah. Yeah, was there not an O'Reilly table? No, there is. It's in the corner. It's not been set up yet.
Yeah.
Strong already went through the one with his name on it. It's in the corner by the door. I just saw Jobber's comment and then I saw the table. Oh, man. We are having a good one right here, boys, with this main event. Yeah, make that 3 table spots till we're done. I think we're about to get one of them. There it is. There went Cole's table. So I was incorrect. The table went into business for itself, yeah.
Wait. Oh, God.
Oh!
It's weird. I was betting Pat McAfee's team would win. Because it's a way for McAfee to beat the Undisputed Era without him pinning Adam Cole.
I mean, it's not over yet.
Yeah. I'm just saying it's starting to look like a second Undisputed Era is going to win. Which could be the setup for the brand winning. I mean, there's still another table left.
Weirdly, it's the Bobby Fish table of all of them.
Fish, you could feel special. I love Bobby Fish. Bobby Fish was Ring of Honor television champion and had that segment, The Fish Tank, which they did not know about until I told him.
Yeah, we actually talked about it earlier today.
Yeah.
Now we're going to get the team face-off or something. They're not about to bring the cage down, are they?
It's like a slip and slide of misery. Me next! Me next!
That was great. That was a great little sequence right there. All right, Pat. You're going down, son.
Wait a minute. What if this ends with McAfee's team winning? And then he does the iconic sitting between the two rings that Cole did at the end of War Games. Yeah.
This is great.
We're probably about to be introduced to like a fifth member of the brand or something.
Well, I mean, Pete Dunne wasn't always supposed to be the fourth man.
Who was supposed to be the fourth man?
It was supposed to be Ridge Holland, because when Jobber and I had to do Takeover 31 a couple months ago because you were working, because you got fired from the All Authority. Anyway, Ridge Holland attacked Adam Cole at the end of the show, and then he got injured that Wednesday, like horrible injury. Like I think he broke something. Like where he's out for 6 months. So they had to bring in Pete Dunne. Maybe the brand will win.
Has McAfee stopped training since his first match?
I have no idea.
Because he's nowhere near as active in this match as he was in his Adam Cole match.
That's part of the story of the match, though, is he's hiding behind these guys.
I know he is, but at the same time, it was such a weirdly competitive match they had with Cole. I would hope they would carry that over,
Yeah. A little bit strange, you're right.
So, because he looks first match, he looked really fit. This match, he's not looking as fit. So, I'm wondering if he stopped training or something.
Maybe. Oh, now we're doing that thing where everyone takes someone out in the match, I think. Wait, what? Jobber saying WWE just had a COVID outbreak, so you could be right. Right about what part? I don't remember what you said.
Neither do I.
Me because I'm tired. You because you're baked as fuck.
I'm tired.
But mostly high.
Hey, I gotta get through this job with you somehow.
That's fair.
And drinking. And
keep in mind, Ray,
my kidney.
Jobber had to go through a whole stream with me in character. And Cornold showing up.
Yeah, well, I never claimed to be as a most. And okay, he had to do that once. I've been sitting on call with you for hours at a time for like 5 years.
You got a year. You got 2 years off. Holy fuck!
Did everybody see that? Guess I will not be doing it again.
Did everybody see that? Because I will not be doing it again. Was my attempted Johnny Depp impression.
This is the time.
About Ray, he said about McAfee not training as much.
Oh, yeah.
Probably not.
I would think if you were training a guy who's like main eventing takeovers, you do whatever it takes to train him as much as possible.
Yeah.
He's main eventing your shows.
Yeah.
Yes, I love everything about this.
What? Cole or O'Reilly and Dunn?
Yeah, I just love how this visual looks. Now, if only they were both singles guys. Wait a minute.
They've been pushing O'Reilly as a singles guy lately, and it's been great.
Yeah.
I'm really glad they have. I love. The stream was an experience. You're not wrong, Jobber. I still appreciate you doing that because I don't know if I could do a solo 3.5 hour stream anymore for wrestling at least. So I'm like playing a game I can, but like.
Stop grabbing my fingers, you British fuck! I wish he would scream then.
Oh, finger snap spot. Bitter end, here it comes. I bought into that one.
Yeah. No, they have to break that table where this match can end.
Apparently so.
Yep. Yeah, he's saying towards the table. Come on! Come on!
But that table doesn't have his name on it, Pete. That one has Bobby Fish's name on it. You can't win by putting O'Reilly through it.
Terry, you left the light on. You can't be washing food without the light on. Is that what you were intending to sound like?
That was not at all, actually.
You remember that from the JonTron video?
I do.
You sounded just like that.
Yeah, that was not me.
You can't put it through that table. There's no name on it. You can't put it through that table.
Well, Terry's got a few. Did you say Terry was the name?
Terry, you can't be in there without the light on.
You guys got a lot to improve on, especially with your employee, Terry. Who's Terry?
Terry got away with the watermelon scot-free.
We have devolved into this tonight. Started my day off playing Pokemon at 8 in the morning. We're now here.
2 hours later. I just want to tell you all, go fuck yourself.
I'm just going to keep this ready for streams. I also like how the colors look right on the paper on stream. It's very green for me.
Yeah. Want me to hit you down here?
Yeah, Carol, the match is still going.
It's gonna. This is the match that doesn't end.
Oh! Shot to the balls, and you're too blame, Pat. You give wrestling a bad name.
Right in the babies. Wait, was he wearing a cup? Please tell me that he just like pulls the cup out like, ha ha!
Like when Gargano beat Ciampa in their one final beat match because Candice kicked both of them in the dick and Johnny pulled out a metal cup afterwards.
Oh!
There it is! Atta boy, Bobby. I don't think anyone, even myself, was expecting me to break into Bon Jovi tonight. I love Bon Jovi as much as the next.
Super kick!
Oh, shit. I'm like 3 seconds behind you, apparently.
So, I love how Adam just has starts every match with really wet hair, and by the end, you're like, oh, what a beautiful head of dry hair.
And Panama Sunrise.
Whoa!
Wrestling's dead.
Depressed Kyle O'Reilly. That could be a new wrestling meme. Wrestle Talk, if you're watching, make that a thing. Depressed Kyle O'Reilly sitting in the corner.
I did not expect McAfee to kick out of the Panama Sunrise.
What's the last shot? Here we go. Boom!
Oh, and was that Lord?
Oh, this is a really good star-making performance for Dunn. Oh!
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, we're going back and forth with spots!
Herb stomp.
Spots! More spots!
Hey, by the way, I'll call you out on this one. Hey, Zach, they just called that the end of Heartache. Don't correct me on it again.
1, 2, 3. Yay! Kyle O'Reilly gets the winning pin for the team.
And now the bell is rung. Now I've just seen the 3 count. Thanks for spoiling it, Ray.
It was your fault for being 3 seconds behind me. I joined the stream late.
Our feeds are on different spots, dude.
Blah, 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 blah.
All right, let me. Hey, good for O'Reilly getting the pinfall, though.
Yeah. Are you hearing this, cat?
No, I'm not. But I'm gonna need the. I'm gonna need that takeover watermark to come and go, and the screen to fade to black because I gotta go let the dogs in before I get yelled at. Because apparently it's my job.
Who let the dogs in? No, Zander.
It was me, all right. I let them in. They were barking outside, and I was trying to sleep. Damn, we're back to the JonTron references. Carol has apparently heard Saul tonight. She commented that earlier as well.
Wow, that's a giant animal. According
What a fucking
to scientists, is a cat.
Maybe O'Reilly will be the next one to challenge Gargano.
Maybe.
I will say I'll be pissed if we get a Kyle O'Reilly North American title render that's official right after we've taken the title off of him a few months ago.
Yep.
Hit him with it, Adam. Hit him with it. Boom.
Okay, what the fuck happened to Oney Lorcan?
I think he got kneed in the mouth by Adam Cole.
No, there's a massive cut on the inside of his eyelid. We were happy you were able to make it. Oh, I like that visual.
Yeah.
Because I just love how Roderick and Cole are standing as the two singles guys, and then O'Reilly's behind them looking over both their shoulders.
All right, screen's faded to black. I'm gonna do the show outro real quick because I gotta get some stuff done. So Ray, thank you for joining me. Jobber, Carol, everyone that was in the chat tonight, thanks for coming by. I've been Zander. He's been Ray. That was NXT Takeover. Goodbye, everybody. Watch Universe tomorrow.